Some people run away from life, but some challenge it. This is the story of a boy who fought poverty, loneliness, sickness, bullying, heartbreak, and loss, yet became one of the greatest athletes in human history. The story of a kid who came from a tiny island and climbed his way to the top of world football. This is the real journey of Cristiano Ronaldo, not the legend you see today, but the boy who refused to quit when life tried to break him. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro was born in 1985 in Funchal, Madeira, a beautiful island. But far from luxury, his home was small, the family was poor, and survival was a daily battle. His father, Jose Diniz, worked as a gardener at a local football club, a kind man, but a prisoner of alcoholism. His mother, Dolores, worked multiple jobs just to feed her children. Years later she admitted, "I wanted to abort Cristiano, but destiny wanted him alive." From the start, Ronaldo was different. He talked late, he cried often, and he was unbelievably emotional. But the moment he touched a ball, something inside him woke up. A spark, a fire, a calling. He played in the streets, barefoot, hungry, but full of dreams bigger than his entire neighborhood. School was never his world, not because he wasn't smart, but because his heart lived on the pitch. Kids mocked him for being skinny, for wearing old clothes, for speaking with a Madeira accent. Teachers called him unfocused and troublemaker. One day, a teacher told him, "You will be nothing in life." Cristiano cried the whole afternoon, but that pain transformed into fuel, into motivation, into the early stages of the CR7 mentality. When other kids studied, he trained. When others slept, he kicked the ball against walls until midnight. This is when he learned, dreams don't work unless you do. At age 12, he joined Sporting Lisbon, a dream, but also a nightmare. He left his island. He left his family. He left his entire world behind. Nights in the dorm were painful. He cried silently, thinking of home. But every morning, he woke up stronger. Then came the biggest shock. Ronaldo had a rare heart condition, tachycardia. Doctors said it could end his football career. For a moment, the world collapsed. He was a boy with a dream, and a heart that betrayed him. But destiny wasn't finished with him. He had surgery, and only days later, he was back at training. This was the first sign the world received. Cristiano Ronaldo is unstoppable. In 2003, a friendly match between Sporting and Manchester United changed football forever. Cristiano destroyed United's defense with speed, skill, and fearlessness. United players told Sir Alex, "We have to sign this kid." At just 18, he joined Manchester United. Sir Alex became his second father, the man who taught him discipline, professionalism, and mental toughness. Under his guidance, Ronaldo evolved from a skinny Wingerito, a global star. Here, he won his first Ballon d'Or. Here the world learned his name. This was the beginning of the CR7 era. In 2009, Real Madrid paid €94 million, the world record at the time, to bring Ronaldo to Santiago Bernabeu. In Madrid, he became a monster, a machine, a phenomenon. His training sessions were legendary, arriving before everyone, leaving after everyone, extra gym, extra shooting, extra sprint drills, obsession with improvement. The rivalry with Lionel Messi created the greatest duel in sports history. They pushed each other to superhuman levels. At Real, Ronaldo achieved 4 Champions League titles, 4 Ballon d'Or awards, 451 goals, countless records, and eternal greatness. Became not just a star, but a symbol of pure ambition. But success never comes without scars. Behind the smiles and celebrations, Cristiano battled unimaginable pressure, media attacks, fans' criticism, comparisons with Messi every single day, physical pain, exhaustion, injuries, and the deepest wound of all, his father's death in 2005 from alcoholism. Cristiano once said with tears in his eyes, "My biggest regret is that my father never saw my success." But instead of breaking him, this grief became his fuel. Every trophy, every goal, every record was a tribute to the father he wished could see him shine. At Juventus, he broke new records. Back at Manchester United, he scored 24 goals in one season. But conflicts with the coach changed the path. People said, "He's finished," but they forgot who he is. He joined Al-Nassr, and again, he proved everyone wrong. Goals every week, records every month. Even at 38, he remained one of the deadliest forwards on earth. Age is just a number when you have discipline like Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo today is more than a footballer. He's a global icon, a symbol of hope, a blueprint of hard work. His real legacy isn't just in trophies, it's in the millions of young people who believe in their dreams because of him. He showed the world, talent makes you good, work makes you great. One day he will retire, but his story never will. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a superstar, he's a message. A reminder that no matter how poor you are, how broken, how lonely, how hopeless, you can rise, you can evolve, you can become unstoppable. CR7 is living proof that greatness is not something you inherit, it's something you build. If Ronaldo's journey inspired you, if even one moment made you feel stronger, then hit the like button, subscribe and comment below. What's your dream, and are you ready to fight for it? Let your story begin today.